Hey, welcome, it's Cassie. Today I thought that we would make a fake margarita in honor of Cinco de Mayo that's coming up really soon. So the first thing you'll need is a margarita glass. I got this one at Dollar Tree and I have to tell you guys, I am super impressed with this thing. It is like really thick glass, like the kind they have at restaurants. What we're going to want to do is I'm going to make a fake frozen margarita. So for the glass, I'm going to do the rim in salt. You could do the rim in sugar, and I'll tell you how to do both of those things. So first for the salt, I have this bath soak that I got at Dollar Tree, and I put some in a baggie, and I'm just gonna tap it with, well, this is a meat tenderizer, but you could use a hammer too. And I'm just gonna tap it and break it up into a little bit smaller pieces. This is just a little bit too chunky. So to attach this to the glass, I'm gonna use Mod Podge. Now, if you wanted to use something a bit stronger, you could use some super glue, or you could even use hot glue, but hot glue doesn't stick to glass permanently. So I'm going to go around the edge of my glass, getting a pretty decent coat on there. I want to make sure that it doesn't dry up by the time I get to the other side. And I also want to do some on the top of the rim. Okay, now I'm going to sprinkle my salt on there. So I'll start across the top to get that top edge of the glass. Now, if you wanted a sugared rim on your glass, you could use white sand, and you can get it at Dollar Tree. I got this one at Walmart. You can also get it on Amazon. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is mix up our margarita. So what we're going to need for this is some alcohol ink and some of our white sand, and then some silicone. So this is the silicone I'm using. This is the Gorilla one. Any of them they're all the same. So this is, make sure it says 100% silicone, and it'll be clear. You want clear. So I'm going to put quite a lot into this bowl here. This is going to be the bulk of our margarita. So and then I'm going to add some sand, and I'm just going to do a little bit, and then I can always add more if I need to. And then I'm going to use some yellow alcohol ink. Now, a lot of margaritas don't have that much color to them. I want mine to have a little bit of yellow and green to it, so I'm going to be really cautious with the green though, because it comes out to be so much. Like, I don't even know if I want a whole drop in there. So then I'm going to use a popsicle stick and just stir this around, and then I can check the color, check the consistency. Okay, so I definitely want more color in here. Okay, now I'm going to take my glass and I'm going to start putting this in, but I have to be careful not to touch the glass. Okay, now press down to get this in the position that you want it, in the shape that you want it. So I'm just pressing mine so that it goes up against the glass for one thing. Make sure it goes all the way down into this bottom part of the glass too, because it's not liquidy, so it's not going to just go down there by itself, you know. Okay, and then just get it however you want it on the top, how you want it to look. Some of them kind of mound up on the top sometimes. So the last thing we need to do is add a lime to this. And I tried to make some limes and they were not turning out very realistic looking. So I'm gonna have to get back to that, and I will make a tutorial for those at some point, but I just ended up buying these plastic ones on Amazon. So my original idea was that I was gonna try to cut this and put it over the edge of the glass, but these are really hard plastic, and when I tried to cut it, it just shattered. So I think what I'll do is just place it in at the edge, and then the silicone should hold it in place. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.